champions of the night. I'm ready to love. the ocean waves and try to come to life. Don't let go of the bright blue sky because the future's looking far too light. Are you ready for a long dive ship to set sail and carry me through the starry night? Dream of me whenever you are feeling oh so lonely. Try to leave your fears behind.
Welcome everyone to night 2 of week 9 of the SSBL. We're jumping right into the action. We're starting off the night, Angels and the Stingers. Angels concluding their season tonight, the first one to reach 14. Looking to end the season on a high note. They haven't had much success this year, coming into this game 2-11. It's been a season to forget for the Angels. Stingers with a lot to play for in that wild card hunt, as well as still in the conversation for the division. Just a half game back of the ball players, looking to turn the heat up on their rivals in the Novas division. Leadoff walk brings up Dallas, Texas, who pops this one into right field. And that will be caught by Lindsey Watson. Round number 1. Let's take a look here. Matthew Kennedy. My stats have him at 15 for 40 on the season. 375 average, 2 homers, 12 RBIs, 7 walks, 6 strikeouts. But he will get popped up here. Bit jammed into right, and it will be Lindsey Watson who makes the catch for round number 2. Jackson Moore the 4th, coming into this game 10 for 36. 277 on the year. He will take a walk. That will prolong the inning here for Dank Highgrass. Rageous Moth has been stuck up in the majors all season and probably shouldn't have been. 25 earned runs through 6 1/3 innings, a 35.5 ERA with a 5.52 WHIP. 20 hits, 15 walks, only 3 strikeouts. And she's loaded the bases here via the walk here for Penelope Garcia. Garcia into left, tracking that one is Peppercorn. She'll make the catch for out number 3, and we'll head to the bottom of the first. We'll see Angela Del Vecchio out on the mound. The ace for the Stingers. She's had an okay season, but she doesn't last long in games, it seems. I might have one of her starts missing, but as far as I've got her, she's only pitched 14 innings here. 6 earned runs. That's a 385 WHIP, ERA, I should say. The WHIP is a bit higher, though, on the other side. 21 hits combined with 6 walks makes that a 192 WHIP. So a bit high there for someone of her caliber. 6 walks to 4 strikeouts. Creates a quick first out, now facing off against Peppercorn here. She flies this one in foul territory and right, but tracking it is Kennedy. Oh, it falls just in front of him. Peppercorn stays alive, fouls off another. 1-2 the count still. Swing and a miss. Del Vecchio rings her up there, 2 away. And here's the big bat of Tina Tygo. The 7-year veteran of the Angels, making what most likely will be her final game in the SSBL. And she grounds this one to DeSalsa in time at first for round number 3, and will go to the top of the second. 7-8-9 due up for the Stingers. 2-2 the count to Pendragon. Count runs full. And another walk from Moth.
Now batting, the third baseman, number 20.
Zarbi gets jammed there in foul territory. It's Tygo who will make the catch for round number 1.
Now batting, the center fielder, number 9.
Squash Pixel up now here. 1-on-1 out in the top of the second. Runner going. The throw is in time. A caught stealing for Alicia Woody behind the plate. That's a soft floater to Watson, who makes the catch for round number 3. Nothing doing top second. We'll go bottom half. Elmenreich, Neuenmuller, and Prentice do it for the Angels.
The shortstop, number 41.
That's inside. Outside. That's high.
3-1 the count here to Elmenreich. Out finds his own. The count is full. And that will be a walk. So leadoff runner aboard here to bring up Sophie Neuenmuller.
Number 2.
That's high.
Neuenmuller not having the greatest of seasons.
All inside.
9 for 38 this year, 236. As she fouls that one off, makes it a 2-2 count. Struck out 8 times, only 4 walks on her record. As she strikes out again there. Another strikeout for Delvecchio. She's got 2 now.
Right fielder, number 30.
That will bring up Emily Prentice.
That's inside.
A draft selection by the Angels organization in the season 6 draft. As she grounds that one to Texas, he goes to the salsa for 1. Back to first for the Dragons. Special 4-6-3. And we go top of the third here. Still knotted up at nothing but zeros.
Now batting,
Top of the order do up for the Stingers.
number 20.
Ace to salsa, 15 for 43 this season. 348 on the average.
All inside.
Pair of home runs. And has walked more than he has struck out. 5-4. Flares this one into left center. That's going to get down into the gap. It's going to roll to the wall. Mike Drop's able to get that. Cut it off, but it will be a leadoff double for Ace to salsa.
Now batting, the second baseman, number 12.
The first hit of the game by either team here. Start off the top of the third.
That's high. That's inside.
Dallas, Texas will take a walk, so that puts 2 on. Nobody out here.
Now batting, the right fielder, number 2.
That's getting a hard hit ball up the middle. That's going to be into the glove of Mike Drop. She makes the catch round number 1. This also will tag up, go to third to put runners at the corners.
Designated hitter, number 22.
That brings up Jackson Moore. Big acquisition for the Stingers, coming over from the Overdrafts organization during the offseason. And he hits this one deep into right, tracking back, and that one's a no-doubter. And Jackson Moore puts the Stingers up 3-0. Just his second home run on the season. But it gets the scoring started here in game number 1. Is a high fly ball into a shade into left center by Highgrass. When Mike Drop will make the catch round number 2.
Batting, the catcher, number 3.
And I'll bring up Penelope Garcia.
Off the plate.
And that's a liner to Tygo, and the side is retired. But a 3-run shot by Jackson Moore has the Stingers up 3-0 here. Let's go to the bottom of the third.
Now batting, the second baseman, number
This Angels team has had a season to forget. I honestly didn't know it was quite as bad until I looked at their individual season schedule. The Angels are at a minus 72 run differential, have given up 132 runs, and have only scored 60. They are the second worst team in scoring, only better than the Retrievers, and are the second worst average or third worst average in the league, only ahead of the Overdrafts and the Retrievers. The bats just aren't here for this Angels team. Some people brew in the minors, but they have a lot of pieces to put together for the future, I believe. Here's Alicia Woody. One of the high points in the Angel season. She's hitting 330, 352, but we'll fly that one to Matthew Kennedy in the inning. And we'll go top of the fourth. 7-8-9 due up for the Stingers.
the left fielder, number 12.
High fly ball into center field. Mic drop there again. And it'll be a cut for out number 1.
Now batting, the third baseman,
Stingers had a weird game in this stadium not too long ago. It was one of the first games of interconference week when they played the Wrongfielders. They're off to a slow start in that game too. The early scoring was it was also a 3-run home run. That one was by, I think, Highgrass, I believe. They didn't score any more until the late stage of that game, at least the 8th or 9th inning, before they finally broke it up and won that game, I think 9-0.
now batting, the center fielder, number 9.
So see if the Stingers can shake off the weird mojo they have playing here in Colonial Plaza. 1 on, 1 out here. Still going against Courageous Moth. Probably one of the longest outings she's had this season. 3-1 to Pixel. And that will be a walk to Pixel. Put another runner aboard.
Now batting, the short,
Brings up Ace to Salsa.
number 20.
Salsa 1 for 1 today, a double and a walk already. Both runners going, hit and run was on. But DeSalsa pops it up. Alicia Woody will make the catch for round number 2.
Now batting, the second baseman,
That brings up Dallas, Texas. Another big acquisition the Stingers made this offseason, coming over from the Walkers. Texas, though, struggling a bit this season, not having the average he had last, but has found his power once again. Does have a couple home runs on the season, but otherwise hitting 9 for 37, 243 on the year. Does have quite a few walks, has 12, as he draws another one there, but if an interesting case study Dallas, Texas is, going season to season. Which team do you think has the best minor league system right now? Well, the Gauchos still have, I mean, you've got a lot of power teams down there, you know, using this most recent draft, the Season 7 draft, stockpiling all their picks down there, like Retrievers, Gauchos are pretty strong. Liner to Munu and Muller for out number 3. Stingers leave them loaded as we go bottom of the 4th. But Retrievers have a pretty strong one. Gauchos have a pretty strong one. The Wildcats have put together a pretty solid season down there. They're undefeated as well. Not trying to toot my own horn, but I have an okay one. It's not as good as the other ones I mentioned. I only have one pitcher down there that's relatively young. I have a lot of older players that are kind of fodder at this point that I just don't have. That just kind of just ended their careers down there that I'll probably retire a handful of them. So I don't have like a completely full team down there. But I'd say minors this season is playing out to what I would say is like the top teams. Gauchos, Retrievers, Wildcats. This one's going to be, off the glove of Ace DeSalsa at short. Couldn't quite snow cone that one, and that'll be the first hit of the day for the Angels here with 2 outs at the bottom of the 4th.
The shortstop, number 41.
But Highgrass takes that one himself. A soft liner. And we go top 5, still 3-0. A very low-scoring game, a low-scoring week so far through the first 4.5 games, as that's a line shot into the gap. That's going to roll all the way to wall for, I believe, Jackson Moore, the 4th. He's having himself a nice day.
Now batting, the first baseman, number 19.
Off the plate.
Dank Highgrass up now. A solid season for him, hitting .393, 13 for 33. Double-digit walks this season for him as he draws another one.
Catcher, number 3.
And that brings up Garcia again.
Ball inside.
Moore's going for third, and a good throw from Woody behind the plate nabs him. That's a grounder. Elman right to second for 1. Watson to first. Dragons special. A promising inning brewing for the Stingers is immediately turned away thanks to the defense of Alicia Woody and the Dragons special. And we go to the bottom of the 5th, still 3-0. DeVecchio still locked in. We're getting up 2 base runners here through 4 innings. And strikes out Neuenmuller.
Now batting, the right fielder, number 30.
Here's Emily Prentice.
Nope, that's high.
As I mentioned, Prentice was a season 6 draft pick, spent the year in the minors, then having her rookie debut this year. Well, she gets rung up there. She is into double-digit strikeouts this year as well. 256 for her on the season.
That's high.
Lindsey Watson up to bat here. As she grounds that one to Czar B. Easy throw for him for out number 3. A quick inning for the Stingers and Angela Delvecchio. As we go top of the 6th here, we're chewing through this game.
The left fielder, number 12.
That one is a hard hit ball. That's off the glove of Tina Tygo. And Garcia will reach on an infield single and bring up Czar B.
Number 20.
Grounded to second, hit and run was on, and that put Lindsey Watson in perfect position to turn the 4-6-3 Dragon special. And that will do it for Courageous Moss. She goes 5 2/3, only gives up the 3 off the 3-run shot by Jackson Moore. She almost doubled her output for the season here against the Stingers. And the ball is turned over to Pacifica Northwest. Let's see what Northwest has done this season, as that one's into left, but just misses the line down third base. Northwest, 20 earned runs through 21 1/3 innings as she strikes out Squash Pixel there. A 8.43 ERA and a 2.2 WHIP. Not great numbers from Northwest, the number 3 overall pick back in season 5. Season 5, I believe. Delvecchio starts off the next inning with a strikeout again.
Now batting, the catcher,
Here's Alicia Woody. She's locked in after the defensive move. 6 strikeouts for Delvecchio tonight. Over double her total that she's had so far this year. Only recorded 4 strikeouts in my record book so far. And another one there! She is absolutely going through this lineup of the Angels like a hot knife through butter. Delvecchio is on fire as that one is fouled off by Ann Vadia, leadoff hitter. A dribbler, that's going to stay fair. And Garcia gets to first in time for round number 3. Another 1-2-3 inning. We'll go top of the 7th. It's the top of the order for the Stingers, DeSalsa, Texas, and Kennedy.
Now batting the shortstop, number 20.
That's a hard grounder to Elmenreich at short. And she gets to Mueller in time for round number 1.
Now batting the second base.
Here comes Dallas, Texas. And Northwest gets Texas to strike out swinging.
Now batting
2 away now here for Matthew Kennedy.
number 2.
And Kennedy puts this one into center. It falls just in front of Mike Drop for a 2-out single.
Now batting the
Here's Jackson Moore, the 4th.
number
2 for 2 today. Home run and a double.
Ball inside. Off the plate.
Potential cycle watch for him, but I'm not sure with the way the offense is going today.
Be right.
He get another at bat in the 9th. But it won't matter. That's a grounder to Neuenmuller. She'll take it herself for round number 3, and we'll go bottom of the 7th. 2-3-4 due up for the Angels here.
Now batting the left fielder, number 9.
Be right. That's inside. Be right.
1 and 2 here to Peppercorn. Came inactive for DeVecchio. She's at 7. And she gets number 8.
Now batting the third baseman, number 23.
DeVecchio absolutely going through this Angels lineup.
Steve Wright.
Over half of the outs she's gotten today have been via the strikeout. Oh, wait, no, I did that math wrong. It's times 3. That'd be 18. Never mind. Oh, but Tina Tygo says, not on my watch. She goes yard into right. And we got ourselves a 3-1 ball game. Maybe the last home run of Tina Tygo's career. At least she gets one over in what might be her swan song. Next batter ground out to Texas. Easy play there.
The first baseman, number 2.
It was almost fortuitous that that happened because how bad would it have been if the only hit DeVecchio gave up was the one that bounced off of DeSalsa's glove? That would have been really unfortunate. 3-1 count here to Neuenmuller. And that's going to be a walk.
Now batting
So DeVecchio's starting to struggle a bit here. It's only a 3-1 ball game, so technically one swing baseball. DeVecchio does need to be careful still here, even though she has dominated this game. Pitch out there, 2-1 the count to Prentice. She fouls that one off. 2-2 the count. Came in activated for DeVecchio. Goes to first, checks on the runner back in time. Grounded is short. DeSalsa up with it. The throw in time for round number 3, and the side is retired. Solo shot by Tina Tygo makes things interesting as we go to the 8th inning. 3-1 ball game in favor of the Stingers. Dank Highgrass to lead things off here. Northwest still on the mound so far through 1 1/3 innings of relief, only giving up a hit and ringing up 2 in the appearance. And pops up there to first. Under it is Neuenmuller for round number 1. And here's a tense Penelope Garcia 0 for 3 today. Revez is still on the team. Wonder if he might come in. I think he's got a slightly better defensive stats during these later innings, as Garcia will move to 0 for 4. And here's Pendragon, 1 for 2. Northwest now locked in.
That's high.
3-0 to Pendragon.
Steve right.
That one finds the zone.
Take her base.
So that will be a walk. First walk given up by Northwest here in relief. Brings up Star B.
Number 20.
Off the plate.
Star B, massive hit, but well foul. Lets that one by 2-0, or 2-1, excuse me. Late swing there, 2-2. Hard hit ball to second. Watson will go to first for round number 3 and will go to the bottom of the 8th. 7-8-9 due up for the Angels here. A combined 0 for 6 on the day with 3 strikeouts.
The second baseman.
And it will be Delvecchio on the mound to start the 8th inning. 91 pitches so far, still locked in, but no longer on fire after that Tina Tygo home run. That one's fouled off. 1-2 the count here to Watson. Doesn't chase high. 2-2. Fouls off the off speed. And the fastball misses low. The count is full, composed, and came in activated for Delvecchio. The pitch back to the mound. Delvecchio can't handle it. She stays with the play and gets the first in time for round number 1.
Now batting, the center fielder, number 5.
She'll stay in the game here to face Mike Drop, 0 for 2. She grounds this one to short. To Salsa up with it. The throw in time for round number 2. And here's Alicia Woody.
Catcher, number
100 pitches on the day for Delvecchio. That's a hard hit ball. That's going to get down in center, but Pixel cuts it off before it becomes extra bases. So runner on here with 2 outs in the bottom of the 8th now for Ann Vadia.
the designated. Now pitching.
And that will do it for Delvecchio. In comes strong noodle arm.
All inside.
One and two the count here to Vadia.
Inside. That's inside.
Count is full. Strike three called. Noodle arm rings her up there, and the side is retired. We'll go top of the 9th. Stingers looking for some insurance here. 9-1-2 due up.
Now batting, the center fielder, number 9.
Steve right. That's outside.
That's a hard hit ball, but Lindsey Watson climbs the ladder there, snags that for number 1.
Number 20.
Yeah, Squared, as soon as he came in, I realized that
Number 12.
because I didn't stream last week and the change was made, because I think Dean streamed your game last week where Noodle Arm pitched. He was the SP and moved Buns as an RP. We'll go bottom of the 9th. Last chance for the Angels here. Peppercorn, Tygo, and Elmenreich.
The left fielder, number 9.
Steve right. Strike three.
And that's a quick strikeout there for Noodle Arm. One away.
Now batting, the third base,
And here is Tina Tygo,
23.
maybe taking her last at-bat in her career.
All outside. Nope. Outside. That's inside.
3-1 count here to Tygo, and that will be a walk,
Now batting,
which brings up Monica Elmenreich.
number 41.
That's outside.
1-1 the count to her. Popped up in foul territory. Making his way over there is High Grass. He's just out of his reach and it falls.
Nope. That's high.
2-2 count now. In the dirt, that's away from Garcia. It's going to get to the backstop. Taigo will take second. The count is full. Infield is guarding the line. Swing and a miss. Another strikeout for Noodle Arm. And Sophie Noodle-Muller's the last chance for the Angels here in Season 7. One and two the count. Tough out activated for Noodle-Muller. Hard hit ball, but foul. Grounded to short to Salsa up with it. The throw is in time for round number 3. And the Stingers survive a low-scoring affair, 3-1. Here in game number 1 of day number 2 of week number 9. Only 9 hits between the two teams. 9 walks drawn by the Stingers. Multiple hit game for Jackson Moore, Tina Taigo as well. Multiple walks drawn by Texas, Highgrass, and Pendragon. 11 strikeouts tonight for the Angels offensively. DeVecchio with 8 of them. Noodle Arm racking up 3 as well. DeVecchio gets the win. Noodle Arm with the save. Loss goes to Moth. 3 earned through 5 2/3 Northwest. Pretty clean in relief. MVP goes to Jackson Moore. Had the only offense tonight for the Stingers with that 3-run home run. DeVecchio gets second, followed by Tina Taigo. All right, that takes care of the Epic Conference tonight. It's all heroic here on out, and a lot of big games here. Dragons and Walkers here. That's going to be a big game for the 6th seed in the heroic. Right now, it's a 3-way tie between the Dragons, Walkers, and then the Overdrafts, who are playing in game number 3. So let's see. The Dragons are away. And let's see who should be starting. For the Dragons, they are 5 and 6 right now, so they'd be at the back end of their rotation. Let's see, it will be Ghana Pitchwell. Ryshak, Shelton, Starr, Betancourt, Von Crum, Bruns, Jupiter, Laurent, and Atwood. And then for the Walkers, they're also 5 and 6, as aforementioned. So they are number 4, which will be Alyssa Grubbs. All right, here we go. Big implications here in game number 2 tonight. Here we are into Motor Yard, Walker's home team for this one. Alyssa Grubbs will take the mound here. Let's see.
Now batting the right fielder, number 82.
And that will be a walk to lead things off here. Harry Shelton up now.
Number 16.
He came over from the ball players, as well as homer runs for a package of prospects from the Dragons organization. This one into center, charging that one is Boucher. They'll make the catch.
Now batting the shortstop, number 6.
One-on-one out here for Gary Starr. And he puts this one into right. That one's going to be over the head of Pierre off the wall. Runner's going to head for third, round third headed home as Pierre threw that into second, and he'll be safe, and the Dragons strike first.
Now batting, the designated hitter, number 25.
And that's a beanball off of Velma Betancourt. And I'll bring up Harry Von Crum, and Grubbs will be tense now. This one popped up into right. Pierre makes the catch there. Everyone will stay put.
Now batting, the second baseman, number 12.
This, or you could do. Oh, that's a line shot into left center, and that one is gone over the wall. A 3-run shot, and the Dragons strike early, 4-0 here. Homer runs with the home run.
24.
And Grubbs is rattled. But strikes out Jupiter to end the inning. But a 4 spot early here for the Dragons. The most runs scored in the early stages in the last few games.
The left fielder, number 78.
The Jinklage showing bunt right out of the gate. Pulls it back though. Up the middle, and Dinklage will be aboard with a leadoff single.
Now batting, the second baseman, number 21.
That's a hard hit ball into right center. That's going to get down in front of Harry Shelton. Runner's going to go first to third, so the Walkers now with runners on the corners.
Now batting, the shortstop, number 2.
Runners going, hit and run was on that. It's up perfectly as that one just flares through the infield. Runners back on the corners. That isn't even long enough for a bomber special. That thing, I think, hit on the infield dirt still. So Walkers scrape one back, 4-1 now. Yes, hello, Fizak. This one's popped up. And that will be caught by Starr, out number 1. And here is Kip Shaw. You missed a 3-run. You scored a run, then Homer runs hit a 3-run home run, and then you missed the world's shortest bomber special. That's a line shot for Von Crum, and he steps on the bag, doubling up the runner at first, and the inning is over. So we go top of the second in a 4-1 ball game. Walkers with a bit of a blunder there. Alyssa Grubbs did hit a batter, so that's why she is tense, and that's what helped give up the 3-run home run. And she will go back down to rattled, it looks like, to face off against number 9 hitter Gwynn Atwood. That walked Atwood will put 2 on here for Will Freishak. Let's see if I can take a quick peek at Freishak's stats this year. As he hits this one into the gap, that's going to clear the bases most likely, as that's going to roll all the way to the wall. Runner at third, rounding home, and it will be 6-1, a 2 RBI double for Will Freishak.
The center fielder, number 16.
Dragons want that number 6 seed in the heroic, and they prove that by hanging 6 here in the early stages of game number 2.
Now batting, the shortstop, number 6.
Gary Starr up now with 1 out, 1 on. Runner is in scoring position. He hits this one through the left side of the infield. Krewhart turns on the vacuum cleaner and gets it to first in time for round number 2.
Now batting, the designated hitter, number
A good play by Krewhart. Gets the second out, and we face off against Velma Betancourt now. Betancourt with a line shot into center, but that's right at Boucher, who makes the catch for round number 3, but 2 more runs for the Dragons. 6-1 as we head into the bottom of the second inning.
now batting, the designated hitter, number 34.
Outside. Hey, right. Ball outside.
2-2 now the count to Severs Chernley. Swing and a miss. Pitchwell with the strikeout.
Now batting, the third baseman, number 4.
Ball outside. Hey, right.
Popped up into left. Dragon, that is Laurent. She's under it. And she will make the catch for out number
Now batting, the center
1, 2.
fielder,
Hey, right. Ball outside.
Popped up just into center field. And it's caught by home runs for out number 3, and we'll go to the top of the third. 6-1 in favor of the Dragons.
Now batting, the first baseman, number 89.
Von Crum to lead things off here. And Von Crum laces one into right field. That's going to get down. That will be extra bases as well.
Now batting, the second baseman, number 12.
That's popped up behind the plate. That'll be caught for round number 1.
Now batting, the third baseman,
Here comes Freddie Jupiter.
24.
And Freddie Jupiter with an absolute moonshot into right. That's on the platform. It hits the statue, and it's 8-1.
Now batting, the left fielder, number 26.
Grubbs rings her up there for round number 2 to bring up Gwen Atwood.
Number 39.
And Kipshaw will take it himself for round number 3. And we'll go to the bottom of the third, 8-1 in favor of the Dragons.
Now batting, the catcher, number 58.
Round to the second, runs up with it. In time at first, round number 1.
Now batting, the left fielder, number 78.
Into right, tracking that one is Freishak, makes the catch round number 2.
Now batting, the second baseman,
About to say, Harry Von Krum was the co-MVP of the Heroic Conference last year, Fizek. What more do you want? Jar. Jar this man.
Right fielder, number 82.
He's not S tier. What is he, like A plus?
Hey, right. Hey, right. Ball ball. Take him in.
Now batting, the center fielder. Now pitching.
And that will do it for Grubs. In comes Jess Tumblo. And Harriet's a runner on first here against Harry Shelton, 0 for 2.
Ball. Hey, right. Hey, right.
This is a high fly ball into right. Pierre there makes catch round number 1.
Now batting, the shortstop, number 6.
Inside.
And this one's into left. Morgoon will call it off, and he makes catch round number 2.
Now batting, the designated hitter, number 25.
High. Low. Take him in.
Now batting, the first baseman, number 89.
2 on, 2 out now here for Harry Von Krum, who is apparently not good enough for Fizek. His
On.
3-0. That's a 4-pitch walk, and the bases will be loaded.
Now batting, the second baseman,
Well, the Dragons make me break out the double digits for the first time this week.
Outside.
Home runs pops this one behind home plate. It will remain 8-1 here, with the catch made by Bob Elf. Bottom of the 4th we go. Hart, Pierre, and Shaw do it for the Dragons.
now batting, the shortstop, number 2.
Inside. That's all. Hey, right. Hey, right. Ball low.
Hard hit ball, but fouled off by Hart. Remains a full count. Up the middle he goes, and that's going to be a leadoff single for Crew Hart.
Now batting, the right fielder, number 13.
Nope. Hey, right. Back up.
Grounded to second. This could be 2, 4 to 6 to 3. Oh, but no, not in time at first. Runner beats it out, and it's just 1, and that brings up Kip Shaw. That was technically 6 to 4 to 3, but not that it matters, since it wasn't a double play. Hard hit ball up the middle. That's going to be a base hit for Shaw. 2 aboard here.
Now batting, the designated hitter, number 34.
Slow roller to Jupiter. He goes to second for 1 to first. Not in time.
Now batting,
Walker is able to beat out 2 Dragon specials this inning. Have runners at the corners here for Archie Barker.
Inside.
And oh, Harry Von Krum makes it a fantastic play, but it only counts as half a fantastic play since he's not an S tier. We'll go top of the 5th inning, still 8-1.
The third baseman, number 24.
Ball. Inside. Ball out.
Freddie Jupiter lead things off, has a 2-run shot today, and he will take a walk.
Now batting, the left fielder, number 26.
Ball outside.
Fiora Laurent two up here.
Ball high.
3-0 now.
Here, right. Ball.
And she will take a walk.
Now batting, the catcher,
That brings up Gwyn Atwood. Let's take a look at some of these stats. Atwood this year, 6 for 28 as far as I've recorded, 214 on the year. Not a stellar season as he dribbles one to third. Barker gets to first in time for out number 1, but both runners advance to scoring position for the top of the order and Will Freishak. Will Freishak, 8 for 31 as far as post week 7 day 1. 250 on the season, or 258 on the season. A little bit of a shortened season for him, though he did have an injury earlier on. And that one will get down for Freishak. That's going to bring home another run. 9-1 for the Dragons.
now batting, the center fielder, number 16.
No high. Ball outside. Oh, take it.
Now batting, the short.
Hello and goodbye, Pasta.
Now pitching,
And goodbye to Jess Tumblow for Woody Scottish. With the bases loaded for Gary Starr. Under the glove of Kipshaw, and the Dragons bust out the double digits.
now batting, the designated hitter, number 25.
Back up. No. No. Take your base.
How many runs did we have all of yesterday?
Now batting, the first baseman, number
9, 11, 12, 13.
Ball outside. Outside.
Okay, we had like 31 yesterday, so.
Hey, hey. Hey, hey.
And that's a hard hit ball up the middle. And 2 more will come home to score for the Dragons. Oh, nope. I thought I spoke too soon, but then I realized I didn't spoke too soon.
number 12.
Hey, hey. Ball high. Hey, hey.
I honestly have no idea. I don't know the new divisions myself, to be completely honest.
Now batting, the third baseman, number 24.
Finally, the second out is recorded. Freddie Jupiter still with 2 aboard. And popped up to Benjamin Botley, and that will end the inning.
Now batting, the center fielder, number 1.
Hey, hey. Low. No. Yeah.
Man, the Unicorns are going to run away with that division. If these new teams are going to be like sub S&B 3 levels, the Angels still have another year or two left in their rebuild. Wildcats should bounce back, but man, the Unicorns will slaughter that division.
Now batting, the left fielder, number 78.
Well, I mean, potentially, yeah. I mean, Cyclones are the Cyclones, but they have like 1 million picks next season, but nerf draft, I don't know. Ball players, I mean, they've got young batters, but the pitching still is bad. Skulls, no pitching. High Rollers, Bombers, Serpents, new. Wow.
Now batting, the left fielder, number 26.
Ball.
So are we moving to a 15-game season next year?
Now batting, the catcher,
So if you play everyone in your division twice, that's 3. Then everyone else in the conference. 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. And if we keep interconference, that'd be 15.
number 82.
Outside.
Hey, the Dragons didn't score that inning.
Now batting, the shortstop, number 2.
Low. That's all. Hi.
Yeah, maybe I should listen to what Josh said that stream. I haven't listened to that at all.
Batting, the right fielder, number 13.
Full count here to Pierre. Hits that one hard, but a grounder to second. Oh no, Gary Starr muffs what was a surefire Dragons special.
Now pitching, number 48.
6-8-1. Okay, yeah. 15. That makes sense. And that's into the gap. The Walkers will score another. Maybe 2 here. Harry Shelton throws it in nicely. It's only 1 run.
Now batting, the designated hitter, number 34.
And another one will come in to score. Laurent cuts that off nicely. Actually, 2 more will score. Makes it 13-4.
Now batting, the third baseman, number 4.
Onside. Inside. Inside.
Full count to Barker. And that's a line shot to Von Crump. Does he? Oh, he doesn't step on the back in time.
Now batting,
Almost doubled up the Walkers on the same thing.
Stop. Back up.
up the middle, and Homer runs muffs that one. Few defensive misplays, allowing this inning to continue for the Walkers. In comes Eddie Ortiz, another 7-year vet of the SSBL, and first pitch swinging pops that one up and will be caught by Atwood for out number 2. Eddie, and he's gone. Gone before you could even send the message. Jadinklage up now. Full count from Hannah Bradley. Swung on into right field, tracking it as Freishack. He'll make the catch for number 3. Walkers put up 3 runs. Oh, you were saying Eddie in the fresh. Oh, okay. I thought you were saying, hey, it's Eddie pinch hitting. And you're like, no, it's like Eddie, you stupid idiot. I know that feeling from many years of frustration watching Eddie not perform to what he is, stat-wise. And another misplay of a second baseman allows another infield single. If you came here to watch defense, folks, you've come to the wrong place. Oh, and Velma Betancourt into center. Doesn't have enough. No, it's going to die at the warning track for out number 1. Harry Von Crum with a... Well, he doesn't really have the speed for a triple anymore. And that will be a Dragon special. Marge, I feel like I kind of agree with you. I will pull up his stats so far this season. But I do think last year he was really bad as well. Golly, I have so many double entries in here because I can't spell to save my life. Harry Shelton so far this season. It's not awful. I mean, it's actually pretty good. 14 for 42, hitting .333 on the year. No home runs, though. 4 RBIs, 2 walks, 4 strikeouts, 12 singles, a double and a triple. So he doesn't even have a season-long cycle. But yeah, last year I want to say he was not great. I don't think I have season 6 stats in Google Drive, so... Maybe eventually, if we have a long enough off season, I can actually maybe start piecing together some sort of like career stat sheet.
Now batting, the first baseman, number 32. Now pitching, number 27.
Yeah, he was originally drafted by the High Rollers and was pretty good for his time there. But then once he was traded to the Ball Players, he just never really lived up to it. Base is loaded for the Walkers here. Jar Jar Jackson with the pitch that's hit into right, but Will Freishack will make the catch for round number 3, and the Walkers leave him loaded. We'll go top of the 8th here.
Now batting the second baseman, number 12.
Onside. No out. Inside. Hey. Here. Bubble.
Now batting the third baseman, number 24.
You excuse me, I'll be right back.
Here. Ball. Let it up. Ball outside. Oh, take it.
Now batting the left fielder, number 26.
Here. Ball.
Now batting the catcher, number 39.
No. Easy.
Now batting the right fielder, now pitching, number 59.
Here.
Now batting the center fielder, number 1.
Inside.
Now batting the catcher, number 44. Now batting the left fielder, number 78.
Right. Ball low. Out.
Now batting the center fielder, number 16. Now batting the shortstop, number 6.
No high.
Yes, there we go. I am back. And I actually have a question for those of you who know the rules of baseball better than I do. Say you have a designated hitter, someone who starts the game as a DH. Can they get moved from DH to a fielding position later in the game?
25.
I feel like I remember John Boy, like one of his like videos I was watching, stating there's some sort of rule with DHs, and like once like if you substitute the DH, you lose the DH or something. So I didn't know how that worked.
Ball low. Take him in.
Now batting the first baseman, number 89.
Yes, they can, but the pitcher then has to hit. So for our instance, I doubt the game has that capability. And the Dragons looks like they're going to score a few more runs. It's in the game too, really. Well,
The second baseman,
having a pitcher hit would be worse than what I was thinking anyway, so never mind. And the pitcher has to hit throughout the game or just for like the next at
the
bat.
third baseman, number 24. Now batting, the left fielder, number 26.
Is Boston winning, Pasta? Flair, Kreuhart makes the catch, but out number 2.
Now batting, the catcher, number 39.
Hard hit ball, but Kreuhart scoops it, gets first in time for out number 3. And so the Walkers need a cool dozen.
Now batting, the second baseman, number 21.
Yes, go Boston.
Now batting, the shortstop,
I can say it since Squared isn't here, but I was sad to see that the Braves choked that one away. The Braves were up in that game like 5-2.
now batting, the right fielder, number 13. Now batting, the first baseman, number
So the bases are loaded. Unfortunately for the Walkers, even if Shaw hits a grand slam here, they still need 2 more. I guess it's the moral victories we're looking for. Not a grand slam, but it kisses off the line and gets into the corner. Looks like that will clear the bases. Walkers crawl ever so closer.
number 34.
Up the middle, Gary Starr knocks it down, gets first in time for number 1.
Now batting, the third
23 runs in this game. We almost had, so what did I say, 31, I think, for yesterday? 32 yesterday. So we almost had as many runs in game number 2 here today as we did all of day 1. And that will score another. We're at 2 dozen total.
Now batting, the center fielder, number 1.
But that will do it. The Fat Lady has sung, and the Dragons, for the meantime, now have possession of the 6th seed in the Heroic Conference with the 16-8 win over the Walkers. Walkers ironically out-hit the Dragons, but too bad that isn't the column that matters. 16 walks drawn by the Dragons, opposed to 3 from the Walkers. Every starter drew a walk. Woo boy. Gotta pitch well. Keeps true to his namesake. 2 earned through 5. Bradley Jackson in relief there at that last inning. Let's see. Jeez. 5 walks Tumblo, 4 walks Scottish, 4 walks Asiago, 3 walks Grubbs. And Hipshaw is your MVP, baby. All right, game number 3. We'll see if the Overdrafts can tie up that 6th seed, as they will face off against the Vikings. Vikings holding on to, I believe, the 5th seed right now, sitting at 6 and 5. And actually, so if the Overdrafts win this game, it will then recreate a 3-way tie between the 5th and 6th seed between the Vikings, Overdrafts, and Dragons. So just as we unravel the knot can get even more raveled in and of itself. We've got Overdrafts, and we've got the Vikings. And the Vikings play in the worst ballpark. And we'll play in the evening. Do I have a controller plugged in? No, I don't. Let's see the Overdrafts lineup. Sickly, KDC, Astaire, Sardee, Winkler is the DH. Where is Winkler? Sardee, Winkler, Ramos, League, Emiya, Wahlberger, and speaking of former Dragons, Brock Hansen on the mound. And then for the Vikings, this is game 12, so they're number 4, which is Barnstormer. Yep. Here we go, game number 3, another Mondo important game in the Heroic Conference. The arrow keys. Sometimes you just have to jam it like 2 or 3 times, because it doesn't always go back the first time. Like, I have to usually like tap it like 2 or 3 times in a direction for it to get back to the middle. I don't know why. It's just weird like that. 1 pitch, 1 out for Barnstormer. Let's get some stats for these teams. Clear, OD, and VKN. And then OD, VKN. Let's see how these teams rank up pitching-wise. So let's see, Vikings. Vikings, the 4th best team ERA in the league, throwing a 3.47 ERA, just behind the Walkers somehow. We had this conversation yesterday, I believe. The Moonshots and the Bombers. The Overdrafts, Overdrafts not great. 3rd worst in the league at 8.14. That game against the Lumberjacks probably not helping that number out much at all. Only ahead of the Skulls and the Angels. That one gets by the glove of Bush League, and that'll be a leadoff single for Vicky Marshall. Let's take a look at these 2 teams offensively. Doesn't get much better for the Overdrafts as they rank 19th in average, only better than the Retrievers, hitting a team average of 237 on the year and rank 17th in runs scored. And as for the Vikings are middle of the pack on team average. Nasty blister for Brock Hansen. The Overdraft pitchers cannot stay healthy. We saw the death of Nero Bammer last week for Brock Hansen.
Now back, the first baseman, number 10.
And that's going to be through the right side of the infield, and the Vikings will start things off here early, 1-0. As I mentioned, middle of the pack offensively, hitting .289, and Hansen doesn't even record an out. This Overdrafts team is absolutely cursed. The Vikings' 8th best team in scoring. Golly, what does Nasty Blister do? Are the Overdrafts going to even have enough pitchers to end the season? A nice outfield assist there, but another run does come home to score. Okay, Nasty Blister is nothing, so he gets healed, but... Wah wah. Oh my. If it's fair, it's gone. It's fair. It kisses off the pole. Amir Williams. A home run very similar to the one we saw Haggy Porterhouse with last night. And the Vikings not missing up here tonight. Let the wrong fielders hang around yesterday, but not clowning around here. 5-0 here in the bottom of the first. And the first inning will finally come to a close. But the Vikings putting up 5 here to start things off.
Now batting, the left fielder, number 17. Now batting, the designated hitter, number 0. Now batting, the shortstop, number 22.
Barnstormer locked in here quickly, only after facing 5 batters.
Ball inside.
3-1 the count to Ramos. And he grounds this one back to Barnstormer in time at first, round number 3. And we'll go bottom 2, 5-0 in favor of the Vikings.
Now batting, the catcher, number 45.
Ball inside. High.
That's a hard hit ball into right. That's going to get down and roll all the way to the wall. And Miyuki will have himself a stand-up double.
Now batting, the right fielder, number 37.
Ball out.
Grounded to first. Amia will step on the back himself. Number 1.
Now batting, the center fielder, number 42.
Popped up into the middle of left center field for round number 2.
Now batting, the third baseman, number 60.
And strike 3, swing and a miss for Freishak. And we'll go top of the third, still 5-0 Vikings.
Now batting, the third baseman, number 47.
Grounded to short, Riley Reed is there. She'll make the play, 1 away.
Now batting, the first baseman, number 45.
Oh no! Too bad Amia isn't faster. We saw an error like that in the Gauchos Unicorns game earlier this year, and it was an inside the park home run.
Number 44.
But that's the difference a lot of speed makes.
That's inside. Ball inside. Ball outside. Nope, take me.
And Wahlberger will walk.
Now batting, the center fielder, number 30.
So an opportunity for the overdrafts here to cut into this deficit. 2 on, only 1 out here for Libby Sickley. But Sickley gets jammed, pops it behind the plate. And Miyuki will make the catch for round number 2.
Now batting, the second baseman, number 35.
Grounder through the left side of the infield. That's going to get through. Runner's going to stay put at third. Amia is just very slow.
Now batting, the right fielder.
Bases are loaded here for Mookie Astaire.
That's outside. Nope, nope.
Could make it a 1-run game with a swing and a bat here.
That's down.
3-1, nowhere to put Astaire. The pitch swung on, fouled off, makes it a full count. And that one is fouled off as well. As is that one.
Take your base.
But that'll be a walk, and that brings in a run, makes it 5-1.
Now batting,
And we're now at one swing baseball here with Everett Sardee.
Nope, that's no.
Sardee up the middle. That will bring home 1. Another one rounding third, headed for home. And that runner is safe. It's 5-3.
now batting, the designated hitter, number 0.
Nope, that's high.
Oh no! Bert Barnstormer just got killed. But Miyuki's able to recover. He got a mojo up. Oh, he's dead on the floor, but his mojo is A-okay.
Number 10.
Extreme pain for Bert Barnstormer.
Ball outside. Nope, low.
But we know his mojo is fine.
Now batting, the designated hitter, number 17.
That's right.
Just on his gravestone, we just have mojo up.
Ball outside. Nope, high.
Full count here to Kwai Hatmore, and he looks at strike 3.
Now batting, the left fielder,
2 away now, and here's Amir Williams.
That's outside.
Kissing a 3-run shot on the outside of the foul pole down third base. That is the difference in the game now. That's a dribbler back to the mound. Mason Nuts recovers, gets to first and dive. Round number 3, a 1-2-3 hitting for Mason Nuts, and we go to the top of the 4 on a 5-3 ball game now. Don't adjust your sets. Don't go anywhere. Overdrafts have battled back and have gotten Barnstormer out of the game with the injury. Facing off against Paul George now. That's grounded to first. Deputy will step on the bag.
Now batting, the third baseman, number 47.
Are those Lay's chips, Puppet? The Lay's garlic bread potato chips?
Now batting, the
Okay. I mean, I really like them because they're good, but my God, they stay on your breath for 5 years. Like, I really like them, but man, like you get tired of how heavy it gets on your breath after a while because you're just like, oh God, I can only taste garlic.
now batting, the shortstop, number
Bottom of the 4th, ahoy, Riley Reed to lead things off. I don't think I've read off a single stat for either of these teams, as this game started off rather crazily. Let's see what Mason Nuts has on the year. That doesn't seem right. Only 5 2/3 of an inning for Mason Nuts.
now batting, the second baseman, number 9. Now batting, the catcher, number 45.
2 quick outs there and that brings up Miyuki. Ramos with the stop. The throw is not in time. Infield single for Miyuki brings up Vicky Marshall.
Fielder, number 37.
Nope, that's inside. Nope, that's low.
Grounded to Ducato, and that will end the inning. And we'll go to the top of the 5th, still 5-3 here, 9-1-2, do it for the Overdrafts.
Now batting, the catcher, number 44.
That's high. Nope,
And Wahlberger starts off the inning with a shot into left center. Hits off the base of the wall. Wahlberger with a leadoff double
Now batting,
to bring up Libby Sickley, and we're once again at one swing baseball. Misses 1-1 the count. Hard hit ball, but right to Riley Reed, and she'll go to third. The base running in this game leaves so much to be desired.
now batting, the second baseman, number 35.
I'm not sure if I've recorded any games yet with Sickley for the Overdrafts. Scratch that, I have 6 for 8. And that's a Dragon special. We'll go to the bottom of the 5th. 6 for 8.
Now batting, the center fielder, number 41.
When she was with the Walkers, I want to say back in like season 3 or 4, she was a number 9 hitter, and she was fantastic. but I believe that was pretty well before your time.
Now batting, the first baseman. Now pitching, number
And Mason Nuts has run out of juice, and the ball will be handed over to Liam Boss. And that's going to get down into right, and that's going to be under the glove of Sardee, and the runner's headed for third. And Deputy will have a 2-out triple.
now batting, the designated hitter, number 17.
Nope, outside. That's outside. Ball high.
3-0 to Hatmore. Hatmore singles up the middle. KDC able to snag it. The throw is not going to be in time, and a run will score. Vikings go up 6-3.
Number 21.
Ducato just not enough arm to beat out the speedy Hatmore. And that one's up the middle. Runner's going to head for third. Stickley gets it in. The runner's at the corners now for Riley Reed.
The shortstop, number 69.
That's high.
And this one's into left. And Sardee will make the catch for round number 3. Vikings get a run back, make it a 3-run game going into the top of the 6th inning.
Now batting, the right fielder, number 14.
First pitch swinging is a stare, and he pops it up into the infield. Brychek makes the catch, one away.
Now batting, the left fielder, number 17.
Ball low. Nope, high. Steed high.
That one's into center. That's going to get down and take a decent hop back to French. But it'll be a 1-out double for the Overdrafts.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
Daniel Winkler up now, 0 for 2 so far.
That's down.
Grounded to first. Deputy will take it herself for round number 2.
Now batting, the shortstop, number 22.
Ramos with a charge into center field, the deepest part of the park, and it's going to be dying at the warning track for out number 3. That ball was shotted. An absolute shot, but not deep enough here for this ballpark. And the Overdrafts are turned away, and we'll head to the bottom of the 6th.
Steed high. Ball outside.
This ball into right center. That's going to one-hop off the grass into the wall. Runner's going to go for 3, and he'll be in there. A leadoff triple for the Vikings. Spencer Reed going for 3.
Nope, that's in.
Oh, yeah, that one would have been gone at Tigerton, no doubt. This one a fly ball into left center, deep enough to let the runner tag up. Vikings will go up 7-3.
Now batting, the right fielder, number 37.
You're out.
Line shot to Mia, 2 away.
Now batting, the center fielder, number 42.
That gets down into center, 2-out single.
Now batting, the third baseman, number 16.
Steed high. Nope,
And the runner is going to get caught in a rundown here. This will end the bottom of the 6th, but another couple of runs, or another run for the Vikings makes it a 4-run game going into the back third of this one. 7, 8, 9 do it for the Overdrafts. Holding on for dear life in the heroic playoff race. On the outside looking in.
Now batting, the first baseman, number 45.
Ball outside.
And a 4-3 Dragon special.
Number 44.
Reed steps on second and throws it to first in time. And we'll go bottom 7.
Now batting, the third baseman, number 16.
No, that's inside. Off the plate. That's outside. Nope, take your base.
Now batting, the first baseman, number 10.
Ball inside.
This one into deep center, and that one's off the base of the wall. Runner's going to round third, head for home, and the Vikings, I think, have comfortably put this one out of reach.
Number 17.
Mason Nuts kept it close, but the Overdrafts bullpen, the rest of them not up to the task. Liam Boss giving up 3 earned through an inning and a third here, 6 hits and a walk.
Strike.
Did not have his best stuff here tonight.
Get out.
Now batting, the left fielder. Now pitching, number 56.
And that will do it for Boss. In comes Tostada.
Ball inside. That's outside. Take your base.
Now batting, the shortstop, number 69.
Nope.
Grounder up the middle. To second for 1, but not to first in time. And it's thrown into just, the Overdrafts. This team, man, this team is just cursed or something.
Ball high. Nope, that's outside.
Yes, they did. They made the playoffs and were swept by the Dragons, I think.
45.
You see.
Now batting, the
Double digis once again.
number 37.
That's high. Ball inside. Take your base.
Now batting, the center fielder, number 41.
That's high. Ball outside. Nope, ball four.
Bases will be loaded for the Vikings.
The third baseman, number
Oh, the Vikings scored another one somewhere.
See ya.
pumping up that RD.
Yeah. Ball inside.
This will be a fly out into right.
You're out.
And Astaire will make the catch for round number 3.
Now back now in the game.
We'll try and speed run the rest of this.
Outside.
I did see Josh doing that last night.
Nope, that's inside.
Or last night.
Nope, nope.
Last week, I guess, whatever.
Zero.
And Paul George in relief has gone 4 innings as an RP. Has only thrown 36 pitches.
Nope, take it back.
That's disgusting.
Now
I mean, but that,
second baseman.
I mean, that's proving the numbers right. I mean, Overdraft's second worst team in batting average, I think, did I say? Yeah. Only better than the Retrievers, who are hitting 195.
Nope, that's
Yuck. But that's intentional.
out.
Now pitching.
And Joe Butts will come into relief.
3.
Tip of the cap to Cal Cooley.
That's down. Ball low. Take your base.
Now batting, the left fielder, number
Overdraft's 2 on, only 1 out here. But have a mountain to climb here, down by 8.
Nope, that's high.
That one's into center. That's going to get down. Judd French with a horribly timed slide. That's going to allow 2 to score. This one might turn into a Little League home run. No, it will turn into a triple, though. We've seen 2 misplays like that by the Vikings outfielders, but none of them turn into an inside the park home run.
Now batting, the shortstop, number 22.
That's it. Nope, high.
I wonder, it would take some doing, but it'd be interesting to see the actual like time difference between different speeds. Like you'd almost have to control it yourself, just like throw someone a meatball, maybe not a meatball, but a pitch to hit, and then just allow control the computer, like control the player to just run away from the play, to see and to time how long it takes a runner to track across all the bases, and then slowly like increase their speed by like 10, like 0, 10, 20, 30, so on and so forth, to see what the actual like the gain in quickness around the bases is. That would be a really kind of interesting thing to see, like how much beneficial is, like, you know, say like how much of a percentage difference is there between like 70 speed and 90 speed.
Now batting, the first baseman, number 10.
You're out.
Now batting, the designated hitter, number 17.
Ball outside.
Yeah, that's a good point, Wolf. It probably would make a little difference on ego, I would bet.
Nope, high. Nope, take your base.
Now batting, the left fielder, number 21.
That's outside. That's high. Take it.
Now batting, the shortstop. Now pitching, number 48.
That's into the gap, and the Vikings will regain the runs they just squandered. Makes it 13-6.
Now batting, the second baseman, number 9.
Zira.
Now batting, the catcher, number 45.
Ball inside. Nope, nope. Ball outside. Zira.
Popped up in foul territory. This inning should come to a close. Caught by League for out number 3, and will go to the top of the ninth. Last chance for the Overdrafts. They need 7.
Now batting, the catcher, number 44.
That's down. Ball inside. Strike. Ball high.
Full count to Wahlberger,
Zira.
and he strikes out looking.
Now batting, the center fielder, number 30.
Up the middle, that's going to be a base hit.
Now batting, the second baseman. Now pitching, number 72.
Nope, outside. Nope, that's outside. Nope, high. Take a base.
Gonna walk to Katarina. We'll put another one aboard. 2 on, 1 out here for Astaire. He's 0 for 2 today. Let's see what Astaire has done in his first full season in the majors. Looky Astaire, oh dear. 8 for 29, 275 on the year. 2 home runs, 3 RBIs, 9 walks. Only 2 strikeouts though, so not striking out a whole lot. That's pretty good. 275 isn't the end of the world, but for this league, it's definitely not the greatest.
Zira.
And, well, as soon as I say not too many strikeouts, he strikes out. Because I am just undefeated in freaking cursing these people. It's just unbelievable.
Ball inside. Nope, that's low. Nope, that's inside. Zira. Zira.
Full count to us to Sardee. Fouls it off.
Ball for a take.
And that will be a walk.
Now batting, the designated hitter, number 0.
Zira.
Grounder to second, and that will end the game. Vikings win 13-6. Vikings stay in control of their own destiny. Overdrafts need a lot of help. Let's see, 10 hits for the Overdrafts. Sardee and League with multi-hits. All 15 hits for the Vikings. A lot of people racking up multiple hits. Deputy, Atmore, Williams, Reed, Miyuki. Just Williams' home run this game. Wow, Overdraft's clearing out their staff. All 4 relievers show up. George gets the win in relief of the injured Barnstormer. Both starting pitchers actually end up getting injured in this one. George 4 1/3, only 1 earned, 3 hits, a walk, and a strikeout. And Butts and Hot Mike cleaning up nicely. Your MVP is Sardi, though. And we'll head into game number 4. This one does have stakes, but not quite as high of stakes. Lumberjacks versus the Knights. A win for the Lumberjacks would all but clinch the division for them. Their magic number would be down to 1. Lumberjacks and the Knights. These two teams played not too long ago. It was an absolute thriller. Lumberjacks taking that one 13-12. Going to Apple Field. And you know what? I instantly know that I need to make a change because someone else streamed the Lumberjacks game last time, and I don't have those changes on my save file. Roster, Lumberjacks. Okay, Nokio might have done. Oh, I don't even have Nokio on the team. Okay, well, bear with me. I need to make an adjustment. Be right back. Close the music. Ah.
You're very special.
Oh,
kid.
shut up. I don't care about freaking Disney Plus Star Wars.
But we won't give up now. You crave the love I gave, and we'll do it again. A cold night getting warmer now. The ground shakes as our love gets loud. We are the champions of the night. We are the champions of the night. Yeah. We are the fighting tide, the ones that burn so bright. We are the champions of the night. Can't tell if we're dreaming now. We watch as the fire falls down. One thing playing on our minds. Time stops and we don't make a sound. You crave the love I gave, and we'll do it again. A cold night getting warmer now. The ground shakes as our love gets loud. I'm ready to love.
Okay, DDC, I see that you're here. Let me know if this looks right to you. So we've got blah, 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 blah. So we've got Heimer. Okay, we've got Heimer, Dude, Orgreen, and Steelflex as starting pitchers. Nokia is the long reliever with the fork ball. Wait, no, it wasn't a fork ball. It was a screwball. What was it? Screwball, not a fork ball. Get the fork out of here. Okay, screwball, RPs, dates, ball, and stance. Okay. And Tygo Becker ball. It's on. Cool. Okay, Applefield, Night 9 on. Alright, so for the Knights, this is game, I believe, 12. A lot of game 12s for people. So that will be Aldo Ship. This game probably won't be competitive for long. And then I believe you said it will be Wasa Dude. And we are good to go. Question with the magic number. I don't know how it works, but mine is at 1. So does that mean if anyone behind me loses, I make it? I know if I win, I make it, but otherwise, who needs to lose? It would be the team that is right under you. So like the first team on the outside looking in. So that would be both the overdrafts and walkers. So either you need to win or they both need to lose. It's a little bit awkward since they both have exactly the same record at 5 and 7. So you have to look at both of theirs in that one instance. But that's how that works. You take the number of games that are played in the season. You add 1. Then you subtract your wins and the team that is the first team out's losses, and that's how that works. So you are on the cusp, good sir. Do you play tomorrow? You do. You've got the Retrievers, so a very, very likely chance of clinching there. Cyclones, ball players, Wildcats, Unicorns, Lumberjacks, wrong fielders. Some interesting games. If Lumberjacks can be successful here, they could clinch the division first thing tomorrow. Yep, nothing in this league is a gimme. We did see the wrong fielders upset the overdrafts last week. Brainstorm with a good dive there will get an out at first, but 2 runners now in scoring position here early for the Knights. Popped up, that will be Stance who is under it. I'm not Stance, Shelby Callens. That's a liner to Barco for round number 3. And Wasa Dude gets out of an early jam, giving up no runs there with 2 in scoring position with only 1 out. Speedy Gonzalez to lead things off here for the Lumberjacks. Facing off against Aldo Ship. Let's see what these teams are doing stat-wise. Lumberjacks and Knights. Let's see, from a batting perspective, Lumberjacks, Knights. Lumberjacks, the best team in batting average, top of the league, hitting a team average of 376 on the season. And our second in run scored, only behind the High Rollers. Knights, a bit more mundane, 12th in the league, hitting 281. A nice play by Leathers there, 1 away. Pitching wise, let's see, Lumberjacks fifth best team in the league in ERA, a 3.66 ERA. Knights, though, 14th in the league, have an ERA at 7.11. So 1 on, runner at second. And just a reminder, if those of us who are joining us later for this game, these stats are updated through week 7, day 1. Batter has walked, runner was going, throw is in the dirt. Vinny Bates continuing his no good, very bad, terrible last season behind the plate, most likely for the Knights. And that one's over the head of Rockback. That's going to get down, and a run will come home to score for the Lumberjacks, and they take a 1-0 lead.
Now batting, the catcher, number 34.
Bonk. And that one's up the middle. Runner's going to stay put at third, so the bases will be loaded. And it'll be Flip Hecker.
The third baseman, number 18.
This man has 6 home runs and 16 RBIs this season, 10 for 26. A 384 batting average. He is up there in that home run race, I believe, tied with people, with I think several people. I think it's like Gary Starr, but he strikes out looking there. And Alexi Luther, I think those are names that have been up there near the top of the home run race this season. Base is still loaded here for Gene Dream. Dream having a decent season, 13 for 29, 2 home runs of his own with 7 RBIs, so 4.48 average, 2-2 the count here. A grounder, and that's going to get under the glove of Rockback. 2 more runs are going to come home to score, and it's 3-0 Lumberjacks.
Now batting, the designated hitter, number 34.
Ball outside. Ball outside. Inside.
And Buck ball into right field. This one will be caught by Ding Dong for out number 3. We go to the top of the second here. Leathers to lead things off for the Knights.
Number 25.
Let's see what we can find out about Wasaw Dude. Wasaw Dude, 6 earned runs through 6 2/3 innings.
Now
An 8.09 ERA with a 2.69 whip. I'll bring up Andy Gibbon, who lines that one to Gene Dream, out number 1.
batting, the shortstop,
And here is Rockback. And Rockback puts this one into the gap. That's going to be extra bases. Runner is going to head for third. Gonzalez with a throw in. But runner is going to score, makes it 3-1.
Now batting, the
And here is Vinny Bates. Vinny Bates up the middle. Runner's going to round third, head from home. Speedy won't even try, and it's 3-2.
Now batting, the center fielder, number 19.
And we're back at the top of the order. Here's Levi Booth. Runner is going. The throw from Callens is into center field, and the runner will go to third. So just like that tying run 90 feet away, Wasaw Dude now tense. 3-1 the count to Booth. Curveball finds his own. The count is full. Breaks his bat, swinging at that one, pops it up in foul territory. Callens will make the catch for out number 2.
Now batting, the
And here is Duke Town.
number 97.
Slow grounder to Barco. He's up with it. The throw is in the dirt, but Gene Dream's able to dig it out in time for out number 3. An almost dangerous play, an almost disastrous play there. But a good dig by Dream gets the third out. And the side is retired. We go bottom of the second, 3-2. Luzon up to bat now.
Outside. Ball four. Take him in.
And Luzon will take a walk.
Now batting, the center fielder, number 1.
A nice play by Weist. And gets the throw in time to knock down Speedy at first. One away. Runner will advance to second, though.
Baseman, number 6.
Ball outside.
Swing miss there from Brainstorm. 2-1 the count. 3-1 now.
Take him in.
And another walk issued by Aldo Ship.
Now batting, the left fielder, number
2 on, only 1 out here. Ship tense. Some tense Ship here.
Outside. Ball outside.
3-1 to Tank Tago. That one's in the zone. The count is full. Swung on, fouled off. They'll do it again. And another one fouled off. Tago staying alive. Third straight foul. And that will be ball for Tago. Why do you keep on trying to say Tago? Tank Tago patience pays off, and the bases will be loaded here for Phil Barco Jr. But Barco grounds one to first. Leathers steps on first himself for round number 2. Throws it to home, but not in time, and the runner is safe. Lumberjacks push it up 4-2. And Leathers makes the line catch for out number 3, and we'll go to the top of the third inning still. Well, I shouldn't say still. Back to a 2-run lead, 4-2.
number 21.
Dude back to neutral here to start the third inning. Facing off against Dave Sacred. Dave Sacred, a nice diving stop by Phil Barco. The throw is not going to be in time, though. Dave Sacred's able to beat that out for the infield single. Brings up Kenya Weist. And Weist puts that one down into right. That's going to be a base hit. Runner's going to try and go to third. Just gets under the slide. A decent throw by Luzon. Not quite enough strength on the arm, though, but a close play. Runners now at the corners. Nobody out here in the top of the third here for Ding Dong. Ding Dong had a big home run yesterday against the Walkers. Gave the Knights a lead they wouldn't lose. But pops this one into left, caught by Barco for the first out.
Now batting, the first baseman, number 25.
That brings up Shaz Leathers. He's 1 for 1. And Leathers with a shot into center. Speedy is there to make the catch for out number 2, but deep enough for a runner to tag from third. And makes it a 1-run game once again.
Now batting, the designated hitter, number 2.
1 on, 2 out now for Andy Gibbon. Swinging and miss there. 0-2 the count. Wasadu tense once again. Hard hit ball, but well fouled down the third base line. Jams foul there again. That pitch runs inside, 1-2. Under the knees, 2-2. And that one's wide. The count is full. Runner is going, and that one is fouled off by Gibbon. We'll do it again. The pitch Swung on, that's going to be up the middle, a base hit for Andy Gibbon. Runner's going to go for third again. The throw from Speedy Gonzalez, not in time. Another close play at third, but the runner is safe, and the Knights have runners at the corners once again, and that's going to bring up Rock back. RBI double already on the night. Runners going for second. The throw by Callens is not in time, and both runners are now in scoring position. A base hit could give the Knights the first lead of the night. That one's into center field. Gonzalez, the throw is not going to be in time, and the Knights lead 5-4.
Now batting, the catcher, number 13.
That one's going to stay foul. 1-1 count to Vinny Bates. Takes a strike on the curveball. Three and two, the count to Bates. And that will be a walk to Bates. The inning continues. Dude cannot get the final out of the inning. We're back to the top of the order. Levi Booth here, 1 for 2 today. 2 on, 2 out for the Knights. Leading now 5-4 here in the top of the third inning, 2 outs. And that one finds his own, a 2-1 count. Inside, 3-1. And that's going to be a walk. That will load the bases, and that's going to bring up Duke Town. And that will be the end of Wausau, dude. He ends the game rattled. And it's up to Lucio Ball to try and get out of this jam without surrendering any more runs. Broken bat, dribbler to Dream. He'll take it himself, step on the bag for round number 3. Lucio Ball does get out of the inning, but 3 runs for the Knights. They lead 5-4 now, going to the bottom of the third. Flip Hecker to lead things off. Ship not doing much better, though. He's tense entering the inning. 4 earned through 2 innings, 5 walks, 3 hits. And falls behind Hecker 2-0. Gets him to swing there. That one's a foul out to Leathers for round number 1. Which brings up Gene Dream. Dream with a 3-0 count. Ship finds his own. And makes the count full. And strike 3 called. Aldo Ship coming back from 3-0 to strike out Dream. And he'll face Buck Ball. Ball's behind 2-0. Finds his own there. Tall there, 3-1. That one's fouled. The count is full. And strike 3 called. Back-to-back strikeouts for Aldo Ship. And we go to the top of the 4th inning. It'll be Dave Sacred, Kenya East, and Ding Dong do it for the Knights.
Second baseman, number 21.
Ball.
3-1 count to Dave Sacred. And he slaps that one up the middle for a leadoff single. And that brings up Kenya West.
Number 20.
This one's fouled back. 2-1 the count now to West. 3-1. And that's going to be a walk, so 2 runners aboard for the Knights here to start off the inning. Brings up a very dangerous Ding Dong.
33.
Nobody out here in the top of the 4th for the Knights, looking to add on to the lead. This one's a floater into left field, but Tank Tygo's at the wall. He makes the catch for out number 1. Reaching over his head, preventing that one from hitting the wall. A huge out there by Tygo.
Number 25.
That one wasn't hit hard, but just kept floating out there into left field. That's going to bring up Shaz Leathers now. Shaz Leathers fouls that one off, a 2-2 count for him. Checks his swing there. Count is full. And he gets jammed there. Dream goes to second for one. Back to first. A Dragon special. Dream with the 3-6-3 double play to get the Lumberjacks to the bottom of the fourth.
Now batting, the right fielder, number
And it's Chris Luzon to lead things off. Ship no longer tense after a 1-2-3 third inning. But once again falling behind 2-0. That one finds the zone. 3-1 now to Luzon. Already walked once and will walk again. Leadoff runner aboard now for the Lumberjacks. Brings us back to the top of the order. Here's Speedy Gonzalez. And Speedy Gonzalez into center field, but a good track by Levi Booth gets that for out number one. Booth got a good read on that, was able to snag it. And up comes Denver Brainstorm. And Ship's day is done. He gets pulled in favor of Lacey Fellows. And that's a 3-0 count to Brainstorm. And that's a 4-pitch walk from Fellows.
now batting, the left fielder, number 10.
6 straight balls from Fellows. She finally finds the zone there. Tank Tygo's walked twice today. And has a 2-2 count here now. Checks his swing on the curveball. The count is full. And Tank Tygo into left. Tracking back is Duke Town. And it's gone. Tank Tygo with a 3-run shot. Regains the lead for the Lumberjacks 7-5. Surprised Duketown didn't even try to jump for that one. He has robbed one this season, but didn't even give that one a go. And Phil Barco Jr. puts this one into right field. That's going to get down into the gap all the way to the wall, and he will have himself a double. Still only one out here in the bottom of the fourth.
Now batting, the catcher, number 34.
Grounded to the third, and Kenya Weiss can't come up with it. Everyone will be safe. Runners at the corners.
Now batting, the third,
Brings up Flip Hecker.
number 18.
He falls behind 0-2. Count runs full. Patience from Hecker. Swings at ball 4. Sacred goes to second. Comes up empty. Oh, Dave Sacred, what are you doing?
Baseman, number 3.
Sacred tried to get fancy, tried to get the lead runner. Not in time, and the runner safe at first. Another run comes home to score. Nobody gets out. And the Lumberjacks go up 8-5. And the bases will now be loaded. Here for Buck Ball. Lacey Fellows has not answered the call here out of the bullpen. She's allowed all 5 of the batters she's faced to reach. She has not recorded out here in relief of Aldo Ship. Although she technically should have. But, strikes out Lucio Ball there. Not Lucio Ball, Buck Ball. And that brings up Chris Nowhere to put Luzon on a 3-0 count. Curveball finds his own 3-1. And another off speed, a changeup in there. Runners going. That one's into the gap. Tracking that one is Duke Town. And he makes the catch for out number 3. But a 4 spot for the Lumberjacks gets them the lead once again, 8-5, going into the top of the 5th inning.
The designated hitter, number 2.
Isaac breaking the news that the Lumberjacks have clinched the postseason. But the Lumberjacks looking for more as they are on the doorstep of potentially clinching the division.
Now batting, the shortstop, number
But Lucio Ball with a leadoff walk here, bringing up Rock back. That one's popped up in foul territory. Flip Hecker will make the catch for number 1.
Now batting, the catcher, number 13.
Oh, sweet. Okay. One and 2 the count here to Vinny Bates. Swing and a miss, a strikeout for Ball.
Now batting, the center fielder, number 19.
Two and 2 the count here to Booth. And he pops this one up into right. And it will be caught by Luzon for round number 3. To the bottom of the 5th we go. Top of the order do it for the Lumberjacks. They lead by 3 here.
Now batting, the center. Now pitching,
And Lacey Fellows' night is done. They'll bring in Sam Flowers now. And she'll go up a leadoff walk to Gonzalez.
now batting, the second baseman, number 6.
Two and 2 the count here to Denver Brainstorm. Ooh, that one just misses. Didn't miss by much. And that will end up being another walk. This one to Brainstorm puts 2 aboard.
Now batting, the left.
Brings in a locked-in Tank Tygo. His home run gave the Lumberjacks the lead, and which they haven't looked back from since. Easy steal for the Lumberjacks, putting 2 in scoring position. So this one gets Tank Tygo jammed. He pops it up to 3rd, where Weiss will make the catch for round number 1.
Now batting, the shortstop, number 8.
That one's up the middle. That one's going to clear the bases most likely. 2 more runs are going to come home. Does never mind, just 1.
Now batting, the catcher, number 34.
A good throw from Levi Booth in center and guns a run down at home. But it's a 4-run lead now for the Lumberjacks.
Now batting, the third baseman.
The Stingers are officially playoff bound and making their first ever playoff appearance in postseason or in franchise history. Congratulations to Squared.
First baseman, number 3.
And that one will force double digits.
Now back, the designated hitter, number 34.
Hey! Onside.
Holy cow.
Now back, the right fielder, number 10.
Hey! Inside.
Question now is, are the Lumberjacks about to set the best regular season record in league history? They'll beat the wrong fielders. Vikings should give them a decent fight. And that's the only really game that's going to be tough for them.
Number 28.
Because they should kill the wrong fielders, they should kill the retrievers, and they should honestly smoke the walkers. So they're at very least gonna tie it, but they very well could set it if the Vikings don't give them a second loss.
Now batting, the second baseman, number 6.
Oh boy, and it keeps on coming.
Now batting, the left fielder, number 10.
And keeps on coming.
Now batting, the shortstop, number 8.
And keeps on coming. Have they scored 10 this inning?
Batting,
I think they have.
number 34.
Right. Outside. Hey! Take your base.
Now batting, the third baseman, number 18.
Follow.
Oh my goodness. This is ridiculous.
Now batting, the first baseman, number 3.
Ball outside. Ball. Oh. Hey! No ball. Take your base.
Now batting, the designated hitter, number 34.
Hey, right. Ball outside. Inside.
An 11-run bottom of the fifth ends with a full count strikeout of Buck Ball.
The left fielder,
But woof. I think the ump gave us some mercy out there.
now batting, the second baseman. Now pitching, number
Excuse me? Did Did I have something wrong? Y'all literally watched me fix it.
Number 20. Now batting, the right fielder.
Game's just gonna game sometime, I guess. Don't let I walk. Well, you missed an 11-run bottom of the fifth. There's your answer. A grand slam and like a million just singles with runners at the corners and. I wonder if we'd have to go back into league history if the Lumberjacks would be the first team ever to have 2 20-run games in a single season. And they're doing this to the Knights. What are they going to do to the poor wrong fielders tomorrow? Like, oh my God. That's going to be disgusting. And the retrievers next week. Like, dear God.
Now batting, the left fielder, number 10.
Yeah, it is. $21. Oh, nope.
Now batting, the shortstop.
2 plays at the plate, though, for the Knights. Duketown with a nice one there, actually. I haven't been paying close enough attention. Are we close to any cycle watches for the Lumberjacks? Barco, no. He's got 2 doubles. Vinny Bates needs to be shot out of a cannon after the end of this year. He's been awful. Yeah, I mean, well, this is what he wanted, because I remember when he beat the Moonshots, like, oh, even when I don't want to win, I still win, because he, like, because I guess he wanted to tank this year, but his offense is just still too good. And they will probably still most likely win their first round game, I would assume, depending on who they get seeded against. I mean, I would probably slightly favor the Knights over the Gauchos in like a 3-game series, because we've just seen too many times this year that that Gauchos bullpen just not being able to hold on to leads, and against a team that's this heavy in offense, I would lean it towards them. I mean, the Gauchos should be able to score runs against the Knights bullpen, but Gauchos offense has not been their strong suit in consistency throughout their franchise history.
Number 34.
I mean, the die could always be changed in a different direction, and who knows, in another 2 weeks' time, we might have the new patch, and I mean, everything we know from the regular season could be completely thrown out the window if that patch lands for us, if that patch comes out, like, right before the playoffs does. So, I mean, it could be really interesting.
Number 18.
Ball tag. Ball tag. Hey,
I wonder, because I'm sure they would make a tweet or something when they thought it was going to come out. If it came out, they haven't said anything since they like tweeted out that they were like testing it or whatever.
The first baseman. Number 3.
Is there a way to prevent like automatic updates of games from Steam? Like, would that be something that we as the league like should look into, if like for consistency's sake we've been playing like on this version for the entire season? Like, it'd only be fair to like the manager. Like, I don't know, I'm just spitballing here. I mean, this game's 20-5. I'm just kind of coming out of ideas out of right field.
Designated hitter. Number 34.
High and deep to left field. At the wall is Duke Town, and he'll make the catch for out number 3. And the Lumberjacks hang a 0, or get a 0 hung on them.
Now batting the catcher. Number 13.
hey, right.
Now batting the center fielder. Number 19.
20-5. That's pretty impressive. ALCS now tied 2-2 in the top of the 8th.
Now batting the left fielder. Number 97.
Duke Town 0 for 3, but does have some nice defensive plays. An outfield assist. But we'll go to 0 4. Duke Town is a nice archetype. I feel like he has a good career in front of him, but I feel like he should have been in the minors. Try and build up that contact a little bit, and definitely should have had that whiffer taken off of him.
Number 10.
Well, they still haven't fixed that error, or that glitch. He was definitely not on the bag when he regained control of the ball. He body blocked that? Try to catch that with his chest.
The second baseman. Now pitching. Number 14.
And so we're to starting pitchers in relief for both teams now. This one done the right way as they're out of relievers.
Now batting the left fielder. Number 10.
No. Hey, right. Hey, right. Outside.
And here we go. Top of the ninth. Knights need 15.
Now batting the second baseman, number 21. Now batting the third baseman, number 20. Now batting the right fielder, number 33.
Knights need 4 grand slams to take the lead.
Now batting the first baseman,
That's a pretty clever play there by Phil Bartko. Scooping up the ball as the runner's sliding. We've seen quite a bit tonight, haven't we? Oh, and that's the game. All right. 20-5. 20-5. Lumberjacks 1 game away from clinching the division. And will take no mercy on the wrong fielders tomorrow. 10 hits for the Knights. 18 hits for the Lumberjacks. Luzon scored 4 runs, but only had 1 hit and 2 walks. All right. 4 for 6. Yeah, just good on Lumberjacks, bad Knights. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All but 2 people pitched for the Knights tonight. And Steelflex somehow pitched for the Lumberjacks. I still don't know what happened there. All right, and there you have it. Day 2, not nearly as exciting as day number 1. A lot of blowouts here. And just out of morbid curiosity, I'm going to peek at this because 1, 2, nope, that's fine. Just the game's just like, screw you. All right, well, anyway, that's going to do it for day number 2. We'll see y'all for day number 3 tomorrow. Let's see what we've got on the docket. Wildcats, Unicorns, Lumberjacks, Wrong Fielders, Gauchos, Retrievers, and Cyclones, Ball Players. So a few interesting games. Gauchos could clinch a playoff spot. Lumberjacks could clinch the division. Unicorns could tie the Phenoms division with a win. And that Ball Player Cyclones game, very important in that Nova's division race, as well as the wild card race, as there's now only 2 spots left open in the Epic Conference. Ball Players a win and they're in, though. So a lot to look forward to tomorrow. Have a good night, everyone. We'll see y'all then.